something that's boring.
And then you can kind of perform some of the knockouts. As you can see, we've lost the dots, sitting on that little ridge right there. And now we can head over towards the spawn right outside once you complete this little gun fight. So we're going off inside the building, and basically we have to fight a bunch of people. So once you have this meeting room,
I'm looking forward to seeing Giant beat someone up.
you're going to see it's going to say, champion versus champion contest. And start asking everybody else, just like pretty easy stuff. And then you have this episode of my personal because it is so incredibly easy to play everything one thing to do with that. So all these guys, and then this guy, this guy.
Hey, whenever Nia Jax enters an arena, everyone takes notice of the dominance that this woman is capable of. She's beautiful, she's powerful, she's dangerous. It's like $1 million smile on a wrecking ball. Nia Jax is the irresistible force to be reckoned with.
But now we actually have to deal with them attack. So when I drive over to the gas station, there's going to be 3 dogs outside of the gas station that are going to be the courthouse. And once you actually break in, there's going to be
Charlotte always wants to be the best. It demands the competition to prove it.
Especially so let's head over here. We got to show these 3 pieces.
If you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb. Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has. The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom. Charlotte will stomp you, will leave an imprint of her foot tattooed on your face. Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games. No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered. Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness.
That is so we go here and we run towards so now that we're leaving the back center, we're going to hop back into the car. As I said, people can hop right into their car just like this. We can ignore all of these elements. We might want to try to put that on the machine, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
These two stars looking to put each other to the ultimate test and find out who's in for more, the superior athlete is. And let me tell you, when you're battered, every minute on that clock can feel like an eternity. This match is as mentally demanding as it is physically. Vintage move here. The Cobra looking for a way out. She drops a few elbows and fights her way out of the hole. She's so amazed at it. Some of these superstars have done their homework. Steering clear there. And she kicks out the pinfall attempt tonight. Charlotte measuring her fallen opponent. Body knee right to the face. This is an unyielding attack from Charlotte. Dynamite but still capable of a comeback. If the officials stop seeing his boys, come on back. Keep your voice down. Headed out of the ring with a counter folding. Oh, man. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Fists attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. Lands a tight reversal. Momentum isn't completely on the side just yet. Charlotte still has some work to do to get this fully in her favor. And she denies Charlotte. Big time power slam. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in there. She's not terrible, that's it. She'll be counted out. Slides out of the ropes. Back. Looks like she won't be floating again anytime soon. Bring SmackDown, guys. This man is going to be something very suspicious. To the leg. She's going to feel good. What is it about the ref? Yeah, a move like that. Big leg drop. Rapid fire stops to the back. And one of those shots continuing for good. Impact to the chest. The time limit is ticked away. Can she do it here? Sends her another 3 count. Celebrations yet. Perhaps a tough situation trying to find her way out. And she does. Big setup in the corner for something. Offense stop echoing through the arena. And neither superstar has any ground to make up. Who knows how the remaining 3/4 of this match will go? And this defense, you gotta start wondering how much more is there to give in this match. What an incredible display of human resilience we've seen here. And she saw that coming from right as the charge over by Charlotte. Submission, but Charlotte kept this off. She kicks out, and Nia Jax is still in this. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Nia Jax is right. Charlotte, some alternative, do something else to end things. These superstars still keeping their stamina in check as the mid-marker has been crossed. This has been a closely contested match so far. This is just a reflection of that. The Queen looking disgusted to be in the ring with opposition now. Lights Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure 4. Can she complete the bridge? And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often. That psychology opponent will come back to bite. We just completely missed the mark there. Aim straight from Nia Jax. When you're in an atmosphere like this, you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud. You need to clarify it out going forward. It is furious. And if you're paying her backing down, the sheer guts of these two. Both absolutely trained, both refusing to give up. Each exchange just savage. Clear shots fired. Superstar backing down. Looks like we know who won that exchange. Nia Jax expected her hand to be raised by now, but she's going to have to try a little harder.
Michael gets the way off the list, and we will also have some other
Carefully measured. Oh, man, what a drop breaker. Some amazing tactics from Nia Jax. Huge splash. Set up for something here. Adding to her strength, late into the match. She gets around the attack. Nice takedown there. Charlotte proving you got the shoulders down. She gets the hold. And this takedown starts from the top. time left as this Iron Man battle wages on. All believing at this juncture, whoever can show them the best physical shape can gain the advantage. Everybody's looking to put this thing away. Figure 4 locked in. She's got a French corner. Figure, and she lets go of the hold. Maybe she don't like the leverage or grip she has in that submission grip. She's looking intent on delivering something big here. Blast off. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Just cranking ahead. That's how you wear down your opponent. Nia Jax just getting worked out here. Charlotte isn't going to cut anything back. It's incredibly difficult to look. She reaches the hole. No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. We're seeing a cover. And she's just going wrong here. Charlotte might be making out. Yeah, Charlotte didn't stop that surge dead in its tracks. Charlotte's looking hurt. She's in deep trouble now. Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now. Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent. Queen changes the direction of that one. And Charlotte shows she still has a work she's going to be fighting. Well, no match, and she gets the ball. Looking stunned here, guys. Barely any time left on the clock now. Interforced it. Charging into a statement. Yes, able to survive and pull through.
However, the big problem is your winner.
Truly a hard-fought victory at the end of the grueling Iron Man match. They are going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow. Nia, less than dominant in this one. Maybe you should go comfort Nia, Saxton. You know, maybe I will. Maybe the old Saxman will. Oh my God.
However, in the midst of all this conflict and scandal, the IAA team showed up. The moment the IAA team arrived from one side, another division was unified and right from the other side. This other division of the FIA was a great affection, who had now revealed themselves to be a season double game, who is actually investigating and engaged North of the inside, on 13. And at the moment of the discovery of this betrayal by one of the agents, you can also see a Merryweather helicopter here, which was most likely after Michael. Faced with all these tensions, one of the IAA agents ends up shooting two people in the leg, right in the leg to his shot in the Q&A lab, really down to and ends up shooting Agent Sanchez right in the head, who had just found out he had betrayed him, and he got really mad about it. This all results in a huge shootout, where David North escapes from that place, and everyone goes their separate ways. Michael starts an intense shootout against Merryweather with his team, and just when Michael is practically cornered, surrounded by multiple soldiers, along with David North, an unexpected help appears there. Trevor Phillips himself, who had left Michael to die back in David North's North Yankee.
Trevor shouts from afar and states that if anyone is going to kill Michael, it will be Trevor himself. And at that moment, Trevor starts killing several soldiers who were trying to kill Michael so that they could maybe understand each other. Michael doesn't really understand what's going on there with Trevor, etc. But still, he accepts the help and manages to escape from that place along with Dave Norton after a lot of shooting against Merriweather. And maybe you were wondering why Merriweather was going after Michael and Trevor. It's because they were constantly robbing them. Michael and Trevor stole the truck, ship, trains, and even the plate of that company. And these guys wanted to take care of it, wanted to pay them. But even so, they still managed to escape. And after the shootout at the court center, Michael ends up meeting with Trevor there in Los Angeles after all the gunfire. In this conversation, with Trevor talks to Michael after all of this, it becomes clear that Trevor only wants one thing from Michael, what Michael promised him. If he is the puppetry heist, that's simply why Trevor came back, because he knows that basically he can't pull off that heist without Michael, and Michael most likely can't do it without him. Michael once again cornered with no options, knowing he will get into even bigger trouble with Trevor if he doesn't escape. He decides to go through with the heist and calls Lester to continue with the preparation. While Lester starts planning again how the heist will go down, Michael goes back home, drinks a lot, gets wasted, and falls asleep on the couch. When he wakes up, his son Jimmy is there, basically feeling sorry for him. Rocking sections.
Shamelessly seasoned in every groovy twist. Got
Possession, ask for liberty. One that works for 24 hours. Try a liberty. This particular pole, painted hair, you can simply transform your hair using my painted makeup and my technique. It's a blood and humor, but I was able to give her a beautiful clean lip that set her up for the perfect dimensional color melt using shaded techniques.
I was nothing more than a jolly youngster. Trained as an assassin, he could destroy or disappear. In Jesse, she was not calm. One place, one time. She saw something in me, something I thought was long gone. Those who complain of me are probably not so. That's one who the storm's coming. You don't realize it. I know sicknesses die. When a man becomes a cattle.
Hawkins quickly settled some things there because as much as Jimmy didn't like Michael's reaction, he was still his father and his son. So he takes it as more awful with him because they could sort things out. With that, Jimmy ended up telling Michael where the man was. Michael goes to find Jimmy Hawkins after his house, but he ends up beating up that same yoga instructor who was seeing her. They were really getting involved. After that, he goes to pick up his daughter, who was at the tattoo studio. This time with the same guy who was the host of that show from the beginning, saying what he was. This guy's name is Larry. This guy is basically telling Tracy that if she does something crazy for him, he will put her back on the show. Once again, the Michael stands outside listening to see how the conversation goes, if she would agree or not, or what could happen. And when he realizes that something is really going on there, he ends up leaving and ends up catching Larry by blessing him, putting on several interviews at this detective, and saying that he will make a return to the show, and that he has to do it, or Michael will go after him. After all this drama with Tracy, Michael goes to his therapist along with Amanda, Tracy, and Jimmy, where they manage to settle things to start living together again. After that, Michael takes some time to rest, and now there's a little bit of what's going on in Franklin's life. He can only swim, and suddenly the door opens. He stays up at the door with his ex-girlfriend, and they used to have Franklin a long time ago because he used to get away. Her brother died because of it, and most likely Franklin was involved in that. That's why she didn't want anything to do with criminals anymore. However, she didn't go there to try to get back together with Franklin or anything like that. She went there to tell Franklin that Lamar, Franklin's troublemaking best friend, was taken to die in a sawmill in Illinois, out in the countryside, and that it's Franklin agreed to help Lamar. Franklin hesitates a bit because he feels like he's not obligated to do that, but Tanisha ends up talking to him, leaving him with after that, Franklin calls Lester to see if Lester can track down the location where Lamar will be. And after getting the location, he calls Michael and tells him to help, because he knew that there was a huge shootout just in the city. If he had agreed to have a meeting at this sawmill where Lamar was wounded, arriving there, the atmosphere was very strange. between Trevor and Michael. Even though Trevor no longer wants to kill Michael, you can see Trevor constantly thinking that Michael will be killed. However, even said at that moment to help Lamar, who had been ambushed, they decide to put their quickly to the side and attack and going to help Franklin. With that, they engage that soldier, killing several members of the battle team and manage to rescue Lamar, leaving a huge mess in the game. Item 120. Franklin actually manages to escape with Lamar after a while, and during their getaway, Franklin and Lamar are talking about what happened, etc. All of this makes it very clear that it was Stretch who set Lamar up, and that the way when Lamar is devoured, it was Stretch is really upsetting with these things about, so that the feud from the beginning wouldn't escalate into the war. Everyone knew that Stretch wanted to kill Lamar, and conditionally, he wasn't even part of the family organization. In other words, everyone knew that Stretch was a traitor now. After a lot of arguing, etc., Franklin ends up leaving Lamar there in Los Santos. And after getting Lamar some money, he ends up being confronted by Franklin. He pays and he ignores it. After the phone calls for at noon, he told Jim, maybe on Wednesday morning, he can be close to once again, want something else from Franklin, and that would basically be for Franklin to score Trevor. This is because Trevor is an unstable guy, and they no longer had a way to keep Trevor or Michael in line. So they wanted Franklin to get rid of Trevor because they knew they would somehow control him. At the moment, Franklin is completely denied it, because let's go up until then, he didn't really do that, right? Going against Trevor, and he was crazy, and he decides to tell him to screw off. In other words, basically, he seems it was necessary to do something like that against Trevor, but for now, he decides not to do it.
Hey, when the time is right, you know, people try to clean up the past on me. Michael will be settled in the cover. Trevor won't be. Trevor is a liability to the United States police. What Trevor's saying is, he's saying, oh, y'all have and it's unfortunate. And we keep people running.
After that, a few days pass, Michael's hard work begins to pay off at the scene. The feeling that Michael worked so hard for it, even up after extremely after his threatening people accepted, being very able to solve the issue, was finally defeated. The end of the film is meltdown, and it became the end of the game. So Michael finds a new casino, then rents a mission, and they both head straight to the city where the film is going to happen. When they arrive, everything seems fine, but they end up protecting the person. Devin Weston himself. The big problem here is that Devin Weston is really pissed off about the death of his sister Molly because he's blaming Michael for her death, even though Michael is not at fault. And so, at the moment Michael arrives at the cinema, what would have been a huge premiere hall, Devin tells Michael and Jimmy that they are there, but asks him to let them trace the car. The Jimmy clearly implies a threat against Michael. So Michael steals the first car he sees in front of him. It happens to be a cheaper car in front of the cinema. He pulls towards his house as fast as he can. Upon arriving, he sees several very ready soldiers inside his house trying to kill the man and his daughter's faces, or at least take their property. Michael then embarks on a crazy mission to try to kill all the soldiers without any limitation, because in the last credit, Michael almost died. This is one of the biggest faults. He gathers up some courage, turns off the lights, and manages to sneak down the steps. Michael's fate wouldn't be the best. After the shocking situation, Michael is appalled by everything that happened, takes his family to Mississippi. The next day, he returns to Los Angeles, calls Michael and tells him that his house has been compromised. And now with Michael's regret, they are after Michael's family, and he needs to figure out a way to resolve this.
House, Lester. My house. Plans to rule me. I need to respect Lester. They came after my family. No, we move on that right away. Before it gets any hotter.
So now they have to urgently carry out the cleaning policy out so that they can raise money, become much richer, and then after that, they can take care of the rest. With that in mind, Michael's family is safe outside the city. Michael calls Franklin, Trevor, Lester, and they begin all the preparations to pull off the heist. As I mentioned, this heist can be done in two ways. The first is to do a 200 bucket stealing $200 million in gold bars after a friendly shootout where Michael, with another team, will go through the top of the bank and draw the police to attention because that bank has 24-hour police available. So it doesn't have to attack the front. While Michael is attacking the bank upstairs, simultaneously underneath the bank, some real robbery is taking place. Franklin will be able to finally machine, opening a hole in the middle of the vault and taking all the gold bars inside. After the wins all of the goal by, two helicopters would pick up the 2 cages full of gold into the 100 million and flew with these $200 million to get on the plane that has already been lost and has a designated driver already participating in the heist. This heist is very successful. It doesn't work 100% the way they would like it to, because even when they flew by helicopter, there are other very rare helicopters behind it, but still resting with an RPG manages to shoot and destroy the other helicopters in the sky so that they can actually escape without losing anything of the gold listed on the plane. After that is done, the heist is closed, which results in a bunch of reporting reinforcements of the back. However, these rings still need to be laundered so that it can transfer to them and so on. This will take a few days, right? Melting the gold, selling the gold, laundering the money, and so on, and everyone's just chilling, very relaxed. However, in the meantime, after this laundry, where everyone is relaxed, Franklin ends up receiving another unexpected vision at his house. But instead of Felicia, this time it's Devin Weston himself. And what does Devin Weston want in front of his house with several security guards? He wants to talk to Franklin about some things and basically ask for a favor. Actually, it's not really asking, he's more like ordering. He wants Franklin to care about it. So if something really good on the next thing, then he can read more and want Franklin to feel better. And now we have Devin Weston on the Franklin to feel like now. Human growth has done so. It's messed up several life has got to go. And you know what? I'd like to say that this is personal, but it is personal. 127 because Trevor and Michael are losing, so it didn't mistake either of them to try to kill each other. Since neither of them will let the other get killed. The only one who will have this openness will be Simon. Both to kill Michael and to kill Trevor. The important detail here is that up to this point, Devin Weston comes to talk about this supposed failure. He doesn't even make a card he owes to Frank. Those 5 cards in the next season. He still stays at Hopkins' house passing out. He gives Franklin practically 3 options. The first is to steal a big thing for him, which is very stupid. The second is to do a waiver because he doesn't really want some people to go. And the third option for Franklin is to fight the and die trying. When he confessed Franklin about these 3 options, what is so good, Franklin kicks Devin Weston out of his house and tells him to leave. And at that moment, Franklin is faced with the choice, where either choose him the canonical ending, which is to lose everything. Franklin called Lester and said he needs to talk to his children. Right at Lester's house, Franklin explains the whole situation, how he's being confronted by the FIB team to kill Trevor, and how he's being confronted by Devin Weston to kill Michael. He explains everything and asks for help from Lester, who at first it seems won't be able to help. And then Lester has a brilliant idea, so he needs to confirm the fact. He doesn't really research and finds out that Devin Weston owns 11% very well. That's why Devin Weston has been able to send soldiers into Michael's house to be dangerous for him. As we also know, the company, and besides that, Lester also finds out that since he was next week and all that mess that was going on with him, with people finding out that he was organizing robberies and so on. So Lester dives in boils down to find Devin Weston and Steve Evans where the stolen gold, the 200 million, was being melted down in a nearby fountain because both Devin Weston and Steve Evans were sent Tuesday to try to steal the gold. And at that moment, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin will be able to do this to each other and kill them. And that's exactly what happens at that moment. Since Franklin needs all the help he can get, he calls his friend Lamar so that Lamar can help him. Also, the goal from under Lamar is also a base. So he goes there, picks up Lamar, and they're riding up the fountain where the gold is being melted down. Lamar's only goal is to inform when the guys arrive, so that Franklin, Trevor, and Michael inside will organize an endlessness team with the addition of the FIB and Merriweather, who went there to supposedly try to get this gold. As soon as Franklin enters the fountain and Lamar's outside, he is faced with a same situation as Michael and Trevor, pointing guns at each other, very similar to that scene back in Louisville. The difference is that now they are more powerful weapons. After a slight argument, the atmosphere there becomes very tense, and they all decide to cooperate. And when I say cooperate, I'm referring to all of them joining forces to try to kill the corrupt teams that are working under the principle of gold is being melted. And based on that, they start shooting at the people. They ambush everyone, and after a while, Lamar needs to run away because there are already too many people. They failed to recruit all the soldiers who show up there. However, the maniac weren't there, Steve Haynes wasn't there, Devin Weston wasn't there. In other words, it wouldn't be enough just to kill the soldiers, because Steve Haynes and Devin Weston ended up killing more people afterwards. By 131. To the 3, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin end up agreeing to call Lester and ask for the location of some key guys in his mess. They ask for the location of Steve Haynes, Wei Chen, who is the leader of the Chinese triad, Stretch, who was the guy setting Lamar up previously, and Devin Lester. Lester gets the location of Steve Haynes, Wei Chen, and Stretch immediately. The only ones he doesn't get immediately is Devin Lester, but he still says he can get it after a little while. With that, Michael immediately leaves to try to take down Stretch, but Stretch didn't know him. He wouldn't attract attention entering Battlefield for Family's territory. Trevor sets out to kill Steve Haynes, who is shooting a TV show down at the Los Angeles Pier. So from a distance, Trevor manages to take a precise shot at him. Meanwhile, Franklin is heading over to the Chinese triad to blow up several wheels, thus killing the
The Texas Rattlesnake is here. He's been through spinal surgery, dealt with knee injuries, and yet still on cold. Looks as unstoppable as ever. They call him the bionic redneck for a reason. A cyborg, hell-bent on delivering a whooping to his opponents.
I think all that would have made Stone Cold seem less bulletproof, but I think it all made him meaner and tougher.
Which is around 40 million for each of them. They remain strange, but now they're very retired. There's a big continuation that also happens in the time, but in this continuation, at least up to the date I am recording this video, it only refers to 7% of those great continuations of Michael, and we don't exactly know how he got up. However, according to some dialogue from Franklin, when he was
The third man is alive. The undisputed leader of the new world order. This man changed sports entertainment history on July 7th, 1996.
That night broke my heart. Hulk Hogan turned his back on WCW, his Hulkamaniacs, and all his allies to form the New World Order.
No longer about saying your prayers and taking your vitamins, Byron.
I guess if you ask Hollywood Hogan, the reality is that those will only take you so far. Now Hogan feels like he needs to bend the rules to get ahead.
No. Hogan is simply no longer bound by the rules, Saxton. Hulk Hogan cannot be stopped. Unmatched success in sports entertainment. Unmatched box office power and unmatched physique. Cole, what you gonna do when Hollywood runs wild on you?
GP5 is a game that even after 12 years since its release, most people still haven't fully explored the story of it. Whether it's because they don't know what to do, or simply because they've been misled by too many videos. In today's video, I'll be showing you the best feature related to GP5, and I hope you enjoy it. At first a moment, I want to show you so that you can fully experience the game. So, let's get started. The first event is it's really close to the locations were going with Trevor. It's a spot really close to his house at the police station, and here we get to hear some pretty key dialogue. There are two drunk men that they ask Trevor for help because they don't
Championship. Yeah, right now it's all about living in the present, in the now. That's the only way the champ's going to get out of this when it's toe-to-toe. Elbow drops to the solar plexus. Straight to the face to finish it off. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times come with desperate measures. Who are we to judge? And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Rocking up with the collar and elbow. Into the side headlock You have to imagine Austin isn't looking to do anything too fancy to take this one, right, Corey? As Austin would say, oh, hell no. Steve's got a quarter ringside ready, and he ain't paid by the hour. If I'm him, I'm sticking with what works. Strikes, attitude, and a stunner to send him home. He's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down. He got a little too confident with that one. Stall after stall. I love the champion's mindset here. Nothing fancy, just trying to deal out as much damage as possible. Ouch! I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Oh, he timed that counter well. Raining down those shots to the back of the neck, double axe handle. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. And now he gets back into the ring. And an emphatic victory. Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion. Falling victim to the ref's count. This one is over. It's not the prettiest, most honorable, or even the most fun way to win, but hey, countouts happen.
Y'all know what time it is.
Smells like fish bombers.
The third event is in this region, and it's actually a reference to the movie No Country for Old Men. If you come here with Franklin, you hear the characters' dialogue, and some of them are already dying. Even if you just get close to them, you'll also get used to it. But the strongest part is the guy down below. As soon as he gets near him, he tells him that the police case is cursed and that it's not going to take. But since he has $25,000, we're taking it in. Don't do it! Stay away from that case! because some guys will come after you. But it's an easy one. Just stop, pull out your gun, and start taking them down. After that, you're good to go. And you'll do that. This next one is pretty crazy because you'll find the guy almost naked, tied to a pole, and it looks like he got screwed over after a bachelor party. The crazy part is that all this stuff happens, and the guy's actually supposed to get married the same way they arrested him. He's just talking a bunch of nonsense during the ride, telling all the crazy stuff that happened to him. I'll play it for you guys now. Come on, man! Untie me! I've been here for hours! Why don't you know what I'll do that? I'm getting married, dude. Please! Oh, thank God. I'm in so much trouble. Can you give me a ride? Please. I'll be paying you, I promise. Yeah, I guess so. This is such a disaster. I'm supposed to be getting married. I need to get my suit to home and pick up the car. Then check down. Soon be dead best man. Pay a fuck. Still has no rings. Get to the church. It's 5 hours. I promise you, I wouldn't go crazy. It's gonna kill me. I'm such an idiot. The ceremony starts at 6 p.m. You hadn't stopped, I don't know where to look for. 2 cars and 5. No one stopped. You think of help. We just slow down, pull down the window, lock the foot, take photos and speed off. What's up, my guys? No shit. The question is how you get your tie to a telephone pole and because I'm assuming they too. Dude, I have no recollection. It's supposed to be just what I expected, you know? I mean, that's what you know. Coke came out. It's a big mistake. You don't really got to hear. Made me finger and ball. Teabag, elderly lady on bus stop. You think this last from all home. Last thing I remember, I was supposed to get to the buses. Then you had to come to your ass, fool. Next thing I know, I wake up there with a tear and all that, like balls. Are you wearing perfume? No. Wait. Shit, no. There was a stripper and a midget. Or a stripper midget. God, who the fuck is Okay, that's the car we're riding to the right. Introducing representing mass destruction from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 231 pounds, one half of the WWE Extreme Tag Team Champions, Wyatt You can just see the confidence in his eyes. He knows that the numbers will be in their favor tonight, and he has faith in his team to be the victors in his war. It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this 4 games match, but he looks solid. But even with the advantage, it's still going to be a brutal 4 games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before. It all comes down to this. Do they have the strength, the ruthlessness to succeed at the stage? The original match behind
tonight. Word is that the champ was actually asking for this to be a title match, but the officials backstage wouldn't allow it. That is how competitive he is. War Games famously named arrangement with a dusty road. Yet what are these superstars looking to honor his legacy in this match? If you mean his legacy of punishment, then absolutely. Look, Dusty was no stranger to finding innovative ways to destroy his opponent, and he really broke the mold with this idea. I fully expect these superstars to push back every limit they have. Anything less is misunderstanding the assignment. And answers with the clothesline. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Something I like about War Games is the emphasis it puts on teamwork. If you don't cut in with a cohesive plan and trust your teammates completely, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. And you're actually not wrong. That's why War Games often favors more established squads who know one another inside and out. Great anticipation. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Oh, catches a kick to the face. It's demoralizing to see the Rock in trouble here. The millions of homes the Rock can come out. Right there. And some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the team. Fights back. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Something that was
toiling away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation. An incredible sight to see. What a smash. That is just insulting. Big shoulder attack. What an absolute battle we just saw. Both teams close to 11, but only one team can walk out the victors. I still cannot believe what we saw here tonight. A lot of back and forth in this match, but you can't deny that the best team won here tonight.
Why didn't you just call someone to come pick you up?
I couldn't get a single on my phone. And I don't really have it. Not it was very hard on me how I loved not airing my backpack.
What?
The days get long out of that house all alone. They don't get many visitors anymore. The bartender used to come on Fridays to about real sick and fell off that cliff. Well, look, you know how they like to talk. And now, it's just me, living on soup. Soup I make from old soup. Soup after soup after soup. And I have to get out of there sometimes and clear my head. Those damn birds always singing no matter how many times I poison them. Bird soup. Soup with birds. Bird soup. Every night they think I found peace, but then morning comes and they give it another fresh hell. I come up here to escape them and they're still singing, taunting me. No, I hasn't been
Making his way to the ring, representing Oscar from Houston, Texas, weighing in a truly dominant superstar all the way back to his debut in WCW. Yeah, one of the all-time greats both in singles and the tag team divisions.
I'm not going to say you wrong. But what about
Looking to make a statement tonight. I'm going to take a page out of Booker T's book and say, all the suckers in the back better take note. Well, I feel cool when I say that. Tensions riding high. Plans are getting things set for the ring. I can't wait. Thank goodness with Saxon out here, there's no room for anymore. I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing. I get so anxious. Ever since Mom was running away from the front. Yeah. Well, what don't you do it? Why don't I always put the
Booker has brought in hands with so many of the all-time greats, and he's always ready to prove himself, to prove that he belongs in the same conversation, which he absolutely does, Byron. Whether it's tag, team, or singles action, Booker has done everything imaginable in this business. He's still going. Across the way is a man who's rededicated his focus, someone's been spending extra time training and scouting for his competition. His skills and establishing the way forward.
Stretching out the arm. Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. Keeps getting worked on. And into the arm. Being whipped aside, forced into the corner. Crushing impact. Coming back up with the follow. Double axe hits right on target. Can they tie up with a collar elbow? Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes. I'm not sure how much is left in the tank. And his body has to be
Check this guy out. There we go, easy. And hop in here. And is that it? Nope, I thought that was the first step. Next step will be mouth low. Alright, let's take you out in this way. Nope, okay, so before you roll it into the end, just take some more steps. It doesn't matter how many steps you try to because when you make your way to the next mission, it's always going to be very slow. Alright, so we go. The efforts, we don't really have much to the last, but it doesn't really matter. So all over the running contract, I'm going to pull out another shotgun. There we go. So we can take these guys. Now we're doing one here, and then there's going to be another guy that's right here. So both of you guys out. Then you pull out my leader, because there's two helicopters following us outside. You're going to want to take out these helicopters, because they're going to be cleaning right to go. So if you want helicopter right over here, take out the pilot of that one, get some more snaps. Got the other helicopter over here, take the pilot out on that one. Hop into our helicopter, pull out snaps, and then some front of the neutral. I always recommend to hide the snaps out because it can take a lot of damage. So all this thing out is easier. It doesn't matter if the helicopter starts smoking or anything. Because once you reload it, as soon as it's done, we're going to load into the new lobby and start making sure it's all reset to the agency. So you'll see that we're going to slow it as well. You know, put it on roll. Actually, you might not even need to change it. Because of that, but I'm still going to do it. I think it's faster. You just go find yourself in the see that in the lobby and everything is going to load us back at the whole place. This is definitely faster than we would do it. So I would expect to do it. I did it 9 minutes and 30 seconds so far, and 2 missions completed. That's actually pretty good. That's less than 5 minutes in mission. You just gotta hop down the stairs, and we're going to do the next one. Now, this is an actual full definition, which is why I'm still going to play that snap, because all the snaps that we have for the first 2 setup, and then that's it. And then it's the same for the other ones as well. So you can see here, hop on one screen. We have the contract, and this one, we have to go inside this wheel. So purchase ammo, purchase CP31, and we know where it's at, performance, and let's do this. Now, poultry, like a big one, I don't know if today, so it might not be because we're looking at this poultry, but it's up to you. You don't need it, but it does make life a little bit faster. I'm not going to use anything for that. So we are literally actually starting this one. Now, this is obviously going to take a little bit longer than the other two, because when you look at poultry, you have to move it over to the casino, steal a laptop, then you have to leave the casino, and come back to the casino. It's still pretty simple, but it does require a little bit more effort. So let's see what car I have. There it is. Well, you know, it is just basic thing, so pretty fast, and it doesn't all make together. Now, I will have to turn off the game audio just because of the fact that this player missing uses copyright music, so we'll put it down to 2%. There we go. And now we should be able to hear the audio of that. There's one of the downsides of this new thing is you can't read the music. I don't know why they do it, because it's obviously it's a part of the job today, blah, blah, blah. And it's not, you know, the concept of it is literally music about it, but you turn it on and do it because it's copyrighted music. It's a good device, but it doesn't really much. Now, when you make your way over to the laptop, this will be our first cutscene skip. I don't even know why they do that. You know, it's skip the cutscene because it's so bad. It's literally like a 1-second cutscene. But hey, any second I can say I actually did that. So we have all over here. You see the button. And all we do is walk up to the laptop. Now if I scan the A button, eventually it's going to let me skip the cutscene. At least it should. There we go. Skip the cutscene. Again, I'm not just going to lie and say the cutscene skip, but anyways, then I turn off the mini gun because it's just all set to be covered. Everything and everyone. Click the new. Oh, we got this guy in. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Okay, no. So, while we're doing that initially, the only downside is that sometimes people walk up to it and they can make it a little bit hard to tell people what cut this guy. So that's on this now. So, by the way, this guy, well, now we're going to get into it. So, we can just know everything. Oh, we got one more. So that guy, go back up to the guy, and let's see the casino. So now we can go all the way down here, and the enemies and enemies will spawn right over here. So we'll pull out the minigun, and anything that says open, we'll just die immediately. See? There we go. That's everything here. But you might have sort of express and snacks from that guy. Got, someone here, some French guys, using that most of the beer guys as well. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, we got one guy. And it's access to oil. That's it. Now we're all going to take away gas. So that's the one that's kind of he's going to actually get it. Okay, so now it's more pipe. We have to fill the beef over. And then after that, we have to make our way down the pipe. So that's something this is about. I usually just like to make it so it's over. And then we can put on our automatic purchase. Here we go. Basically everyone, there's nobody over there, this guy, and all of this, and over here, grab the backpack, and then we just head exactly back to where we came, under the stairwell, and we have to go back up here, and we can take the elevator out. Boom. Okay, we can also turn on my audio because obviously we don't have cool boxes that we use anymore, so we're not outside the casino floor. Our car is spawned right across the road from us, so we just turn right over here. We can hop into our car. And done. Now let's turn our car around and move. This is easy. It's like a spot. Like that's not really right there. It's not hard. It's 5 minutes for everything considered is very quick. And it shows why I love it. I'm saying like, we have a little bit of discussion on it, but I ran out. So it's not probably not very good. Okay, me too. Well, that was pretty fast. 16 minutes for the first 3 entries down. Now we start to get high society. These 3 listings are definitely my favorite of the 3 different options we have. My least favorite is the first we have to block. And what we have to do is we go inside the building. We have to kill the security guards at the computer, and then we have to go find them. This makes me feel like a little time consuming just because of the fact that it is a little hard to find the people. Every now and then my brain will have to do it. But what we do right now is all over here. Just like so, and it's again like a second, we're going to hop right over to the screen. So we can find 51 parking 7, which I'll see right here, done. And then once we're inside, we're just going to pull out our gun, shoot the door down, and kill all of these people. Just like this. There we go. Okay, we got 2 guys left. I think they're all left. Okay, so now we can hop on to the laptop. The laptop is virtual, so when it actually gets us on the screen with my computer, external, virtual. And then we can move to STA, done. Okay. Now while that's up there, all we have to do is wait and blow our cell phone. The reason we can do this is because it's going to spawn us outside the door. Now we have to listen to my Japanese. That we search the area. So yeah, hope is getting yourself out. It's way quicker than you can head right back over to our helicopter and start searching the area. Now again, sometimes my brain kind of powers and searching for it, so see how quickly that goes. Up a little fog was a little bit later on the day, but we are now at the area where we can install. Now there are 2 different areas over there like already. Let's see. Okay. One of the other areas is inside that little shopping center and stuff. The window's right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to land our helicopter. We're going to put out our gun and shoot the window. Just like that. Then we're trying to take that out. And now we're just going to steer it to where it is. I think what we just have to turn the wall back and see the go. Do that. Wallet. And then we're starting back to the PC. So this is still right? This is not a challenging one. Once you get back to the PC, we're done. This next mission is honestly a secret. So go what? We can make our way over to the link in the front of the video. And what we will do is put out in the water. I don't know what to do. I just show you my little bit, but you know, all I know is that we get to keep those and I like to see it. And again, it's really can happen every single time. Alright, so you can see how this really information right here. So what we're going to do is we are going to land our helicopter right here on the roof of the building. And that way we can hop out and then we can kill everybody when we can. we're not going to kill that guy. We're going to kill you, and there's one enemy up here, okay? Now we can jump down a level. Let's see, got you. I see the water, obviously I don't want to kill the water. And then while we're here, let's pull out the stun gun really quickly, and stun the water. Boom, okay. Especially because I swapped out my Vigilante when I was going to the other part back. But it is still definitely one of the features I always recommend it. So we're going to hop on with the Vigilante. We're going to be on the contract, and we're going to start this one. We're going to purchase ammo. Doesn't really matter though, but I would do like to play this for super heavy armor. Now, depending on what difficulty game starts you at, will affect how easy it is. The reason why, because once we continue the first scare part, we have to destroy the enemy helicopter. And we have to kill ourselves. I know it sounds creepy. But once you kill yourself with all the enemy helicopters, it keeps you respawn instead of having to worry about it. So we decided to do an international, and then we're going to request our Vigilante. All we can do is go to the request personal card, and we're going to join our squad. And when we do that, we're going to drive the Vigilante inside of the instead of the piece of crap car that we're currently in. So let's head over here, and we're going to cut the corner, and that 14 miles left. And we just got to go here, alright, let's roll on this corner. Alright, so now, let's get the remaining vehicles for the custom Vigilante. We're going to look down to the Vigilante that's trying to meet us. And then use the blue keys. There we go. It's open. Now, we can leave, grab the Vigilante, and have it started. We guys are going to do this. I used to have it like an awkward, I think this record is absolutely epic on this vehicle. So now we got this. We can pop inside the Vigilante. The gates can open. And there we go. Now, something that we're going to remember to do is shoot this gate, shoot this thing right here. Because if you shoot that, it will stay open the entire time. And then you don't have to worry about it when so just in case you need to do that. So now we just have to use our Vigilante to blow all these cars here. So turn on homing missile, blow these cars up, let it go, blow this car up, keep on moving out right here, let it go, oh yeah. Easy. Alright, so now we're going to drive through all of this, get out of here, and then we can head over to this area, so we go up these parts of it. We just have to cause as much disruption of the enemy as we can. So first we go on the new, scooping on the new, scooping on the new, scooping on the new, scooping on the new, and then we blow all these parts up. There we go. We also have to take out the helicopter. There we go. Helicopter taken out. Hop back into our Vigilante now. We've already done a lot of damage, as you can imagine. Also, the game wants us to search for the source of the zero, which takes like 1 second. I'll blow up these cars here, and then all we have to do is that drive right here, and then we'll found the source and use it. So, now all we have to do is kill a couple more people while I'm out. So you, oh, another one's gone. There you go. There's, I think, one more car left over here. Yeah, let's get that out. There you go. I think that's all. There's one more right over here as well. Okay, so that's everything. Now we just have to kill these people. That's it. And we'll completely done with this already. let's see. Your dad, obviously, some things that are small all over the focus of the sheet. Okay, well, I've already managed to avoid it so much that that was really easy. So we take this cutscene, and then all of the people after one of the energy, and use the only system of the energy to get up the helicopter. So there are the only choice, and there's one, there's two, and there is three. And that's the helicopters of the team. So now what we can do is we can get it 2 times. You can see I have 2 lives. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Now you can see my life. I have 1 life left. So I'm going to respawn. I'm going to blow myself up again. Just like that. Now I'm going to do it 1 more time. There we go. We do have enough time to see how this is doing. The reason we're doing this is normally they want to call the this helicopter all the way up. Let's get over the cutscene. We don't have to go over there. And it's great. I mean, everybody behind us is doing this. However, you can do yourself. You can destroy the helicopter without having to go over the video. You can go to whatever personal vehicle you have in the next move. So go through the cutscene. And then you are done. That's it. So it's actually quite nice to do this. So here we go. Ranting. And we just got to go into the here. So let's grab over here. I want to rock it. So no worries, but get like this over here and go. Come on, see you guys. Little air flow. There we go. On that apart. There we go. Grab this power. And we're going to hop back into the vehicle and go back to the agency. We're done. Pretty easy mission. Overall, a whole lot. Not really good enough to feel like a big trouble zone. I feel like about 3 times trying to get it back. It's just because of the bad blocks are so interesting. So I think it's a good skill issue. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll enjoy it after the second time. I would like very proud of this. We've done the second mission set. So 15 minutes to the next 15 minutes. Especially the next mission set. We'll be at about 15 minutes on the clock. And you set the data. Not that 15 minutes on the clock. And then determine the 2 timers. It is possible to do this around here. I don't know if we can do it like under an hour, but even if we manage to do it like half an hour mark, also be quite happy with that. And it's just such an insane opportunity to do this. But I love mission sets. This is definitely one of these great. And the reason why is because these missions are just really repetitive. This first one, what we have to do is fly to a second area that is here on the map. Kill a bunch of gangsters, steal around, and bring them back to the agency. This mission would be fun. It would be quick. You wouldn't have to wait to use the cops and the lost MC. And using the cops is very hard because you can just use your CEOs or use the authorities. But using the lost MC is annoying, it's a forever, it's definitely a very useful part of the system. The first part is easy. All you have to do is right here, and move up the field. It takes like 1 second, and it's going to run right over here. We're going to run 12 and 7 right here. Like, this guy is so darn overpowered. And then the cover on these left, there we go. That's all that I have. There's only 1 person left. I didn't know where it is. That was all good. So now, what we have to do is we have to escape the lost MCs. And literally, it doesn't matter if we totally escape them. They still never go. Like, you can knock all of them down. It doesn't make a difference. They're still updating. Number 1, nobody's on us, fighting the other people there. But we will still have to do it. It's really, really annoying. Like, it's really done. But there you go. Another group of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to let them knock them off their bodies. Unless I can put this one there. You go. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to knock you off your bike. We're going to head over this way. We're going to head towards where the safe house used to spawn. See if I mean, that motorcycle coming on us. Oh, now it is. And 1 year of driving later, we have finally made it to Outlaw. This, I just hate this mission. I don't know why Rockstar has to make this mission.
These are about to get good. It's a big opportunity, Byron. It's a title we have on the line here. You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Just remove that part of it, I wouldn't do it at all, but it just sucks. There you go. 4 more minutes, 30 seconds, 1 seconds. You can see that. 2 more listeners and another system. Only 4 listeners.
The challenge on his face. More than ready for this title opportunity.
And even though this next one is quick, I don't really so, let's here and go back down. Just so that we have to fight a bunch of gangsters, and then we get off the drive, and then we're able to basically. But we're still so
Huge title match coming up, and a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
I wonder if it's going to skip all the fight. If it does, I'll post the video on that because that's going to be a huge tip to make separately. But I don't know. Maybe a hospital stuff. I think I have been cops. Yeah. Obviously, the cops have it mine. But anyway, let's head over here. And all the we have like 44 miles. You'll see all the fighting. Some of it is going to go in our contacts.
And skill, talent, that's what helped him to earn this opportunity. And that's the win of the title fight.
When we start calling that, driving the ball so on. Now we've got here. Okay. This will be interesting if it actually works.
They're ready for the fight.
Okay. So this is what
Hey, don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
Come on, here we go. For you. You're going to see what we got.
To the gun. Beautiful transition. And now the cover. 3-0 title match continues. How in the world?
I'm not sure why you did last year, but I'm also okay. So
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. And keeps his partner alive. You can begin to see that these superstars' faces, exhaustion is beginning to set in. Stop dead in their tracks. Kick out it too. I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away. But just a little more is needed. The end could still be running. And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. This Jeff is on track. I can't believe that didn't miss. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes. Right hands create separation and an escape. Shot right into the post. Fun just stomping down. Good defense from him. We can see a count out here. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count. Just like that, he's busted wide open. Opening up the floodgates. Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it.
Done. Now the game's going to go through one more cutscene. Get our regular score. Someone ends it there. 1 hour. That's pretty quick, honestly. That is pretty dang quick. What do you guys think about the possibility of
Any place in the corner here.
This is a fantastic way to take advantage of that.
Did you hear that? Locked in, going to town, breaks up the submission. What a save. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing these superstars' performances. A stop to the gut. Then in the right to the throat.
Got him in the corner now. This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent, showing off the superior competitor, and an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Big
And the tag titles stay put.
And this mixed team just captured a significant victory. Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
Absolutely. And this will all come together. It does require you to have a only find the club that you are. It's just like the 400 grand, but I can tell you that it's definitely worth that purchase. Even though